Akapeep will steal your identity if you won't like and subscribe right now. Select gender, recess, female. Breaking. Leonardo DiCaprio's ex-girlfriend, Camilla Morrone, details the worst date of my life with the actor. He rented out a whole cinema and made me watch every single Star Wars movie while he ran around with his lightsaber pretending to fight bad guys. Machine Gun Kelly said Megan Fox's engagement ring has thorns, so if she tries to take it off, it hurts. When you finally meet your internet friend. Fun fact. My parents got married on April Fool's Day, so when I was 7 I tried to be funny and I made them an anniversary card that said your marriage is a joke and my mom cried. My daughter is missing. Daughter for sale. CSI. Miami. Hold up. All the online teacher reviews for one of my professors just say he's cute. They barely even say anything about how the class is taught. This nig better be beautiful. Update. This nig mad cute. God really made me 5 feet 6 inches. What the duck? He put the 6 inches somewhere else. No, he did not. What the duck, your nut is so small, says the butch with literally no pens. I asked 7 CEOs, what the secret to your success? They all said the same thing. How did you get in my house? You have committed a crime. Your username is the crime you did. How did it go? When she leaves the house mad and comes back in a good mood and hops straight in the shower. Why are there no night museums? There are 3 movies explaining what happens at night to the museums. Chinese spy Shi Peipu masqueraded as a woman and used a 20-year-long censure affair with a French diplomat to steal intelligence. He even purchased a child and convinced the diplomat it was his. For the past 20 years, I've been getting a Valentine's card from the same secret admirer, so I was pretty sad not to get one this year. First my granny dies, now this? Roboca. Help. This man is badly injured. Transform. Roboca. He's not gonna make it. Transform. Kidnapping a junkie off the streets, then forcing him to play Skyrim for 72 hours straight. And when we do, let him sleep. It's only for 4 hours. Until we wake him up by blasting the Skyrim theme music after injecting him with heroin and telling him he's in the Skyrim universe over and over again until one day he falls asleep and we drop him in rural Scandinavia with a sword. If you're right-brained, you'll see a dog. If you're left-brained, you'll see a giraffe. Who tryna be my Valentine? No, 100%. David Derriden. Mom. I got the part. Mom. What role was it? David. I'd rather not say. Co-starring Jack Bennett, the sailor. Robin Clancy. Older woman. David Derriden. Vigorous hot job guy. Troy Davis. Cop. Alabama man. 35. Is charged with illegally owning an attack squirrel he fed moth and called these nuts. Florida man. Are you challenging me? Hey bro, what you doing tonight? Duck all, how about you? Having a party tonight, you down? Hell yeah bro, I'm down. What time? 11 PM bro, and there's gonna be a whole lot of fighting and lot of ducking. LMAO, can't wait bro. You know who all gon' be there? No one bro, just me and you. Super excited about my 2-year-old telling me he hears Nana living in the walls. Oh cool, he's saying hi to her. Did you fall down on your walk today, big boy? No, that couldn't have been me. I have a very small penis. German video game at labels China West Taiwan. Me. How to smoke a fish. Google. Bing. Holly Willoughby deletes bath snap after fans claim they could see her reflection in taps. Holly Willoughby quickly took down her bubble bath snap after some fans pointed out they could see her reflection in the taps. I just finished watching a really cool documentary on Cook Wayne. I think I'm going to watch all documentaries this way from now on. Hello. Is it me you're looking for? Sunny D tastes like someone made a bet that they could make orange juice without oranges. Sunny D tastes like someone made a bet that they could make orange juice without oranges. Yeah, the person on Reddit who thought of this way funny. At least credit them if you're going to steal their joke. I got fired today and I don't care. Hope you're okay and find something better soon. I could gargle balls behind a Wendy's for pocket change and be better off. Haha, that's the spirit, man. So which Wendy's? Leave a tip next time and this might not happen. And don't bother trying to get me fired going back to Amazon. You can't wear them colors out here, car. Some guy. It's called Johnny Bravo. It's about a 30-year-old guy who still lives at home with his mom. His best friend is a child who lives next door and his only goal is trying to get laid. It's 4 kids. Cartoon Network exec. Ripping a line of coke. Duck, yes dude. Make it. Top definition. Tradition. Peer pressure from dead people. Wait. He got a point. Me. I don't understand why my asshole always hurts. Also me. B has a belly. D wears a diaper. Lyrica. 18. If you're looking for a girl with a good personality, you're in luck, because I have multiple. Your death metal garbage sounds like music to sacrifice goats to. Glad you like it. It's truly awful. Can you turn it down please? You miss the point. If I turn it down, you'll hear the goats screaming. Can you make Aunt May forget that she is my aunt? Is that a swastika? Whoops. False alarm. Who had the pointiest pens you've ever seen? You. Want names and phone numbers. Never need a butch, I'm what a butch need. I can chop anything. Bring me anything and I'll chop it. Wood. Tire. Strong wood. $400 reward for bringing me something I cannot chop. Chopping is how I keep my mind thinking about good thoughts. I'm gonna have to delete 39 friends from my Facebook. People you may know. Got quick will snack. 39 mutual friends. Hey man, can I drive for a change? Sorry Taylor, it's called a cookpit and not a cucumber pit for a reason. When you make a fake OnlyFans with your baby mamas needs to pay her child support. I have bad anxiety and one point I got prescribed Xanax. Without the anxiety, all of a sudden I felt like a different person. I was doing things I never did, like I started writing poetry. That's when I got off the meds, because I'd rather have crippling anxiety than write poetry. What's a hard pill to swallow that you want to tell your significant other, but would never dare to? Your mom is the most annoying woman I have met in my life. Putting this as nicely as possible. My wife's nickname from me is Bambi. She thinks it's because of her big brown eyes, but it's really because I want to shoot her mom. Sex with someone you hate is better than sex with someone you love/like. At least for me it is. When I care about somebody I'm constantly overthinking if they like what I'm doing, or if asking for something would make things awkward between us. If it's someone who I really don't like as a person, it's just kind of an animal attraction where we both just try and get exactly what we want out of the whole thing without any other thoughts but pleasure. How often do you have sex with someone you hate? All the time. I hate myself, and the angry impatient is all I have. Alright Twitter, roast me. Let's hear some stuff I haven't heard before. You're pretty. That's the roast? You asked for something you've never heard before. What is something you should never say at a funeral? Hey guys, welcome to my unboxing video. In Aquaman 2018, Amber Heard never used a stunt double. This is because she already had practice hitting men in real life. Alcohol won't take you anywhere. Nobody drinks it as a mode of transport. This 19-year-old is 2020's most beautiful woman in the world. I beg to differ. You gonna be begging for a while. Someone asked me for a need, so I sent them a really zoomed in picture of Gordon Ramsay's forehead wrinkles and said it was my clearage, and then they sent a wanking video and now I'm in tears. Some guy just wanked over Gordon Ramsay's forehead. Empathy will snack and drain you completely dry. Anybody got empathy number? You will never forget this. Turn it off, or we'll die. My 15-year-old son destroyed his new PS5 because I didn't buy him a gaming PC. Should I give in or hold my ground and buy him another new PS5 instead? Forget all political BS. Take a moment to enjoy this masterpiece. You have just enjoyed one of Hitler's drawings. Everyone running because the school is on fire. Me making sure all my exam papers are destroyed. Nelly rewards woman $100 after she returns his lost duffel bag with $300,000. Did you know, if a female fox dies, her mate will stay single forever, but a widowed female fox will look for a new mate immediately, ducking. Hole. Child, why have you summoned me? I need a friend to help hide bodies. Okay, cool, I'm in. Me, dressed as a dragon. Wife, I meant sensual fantasy. Me, handing her a donkey outfit. Yep. Therapist, have you ever had a job? Me, I once worked at a zoo. Therapist, great. And what did you take from that? Me, definitely not a penguin. Therapist, what? Me, what? If your girl doesn't bring her own lightsaber to that date, she's not the one. My girlfriend has a lightsaber in her drawer. She is the chosen one. A lightsaber with 8 speeds and an oscillating head. Unpopular opinion. White people love dogs so much because deep down they miss owning sleeves. They love the owner and master dynamic. Desperate for something to control. Actually, I treat my dog way better than my sleeves. Me high as duck. Vibing with my cat. What is my reason to live? Mew. You're right. I see now that the circumstances of one's birth are irrelevant. My wife just said bouquet in front of the kids. To my shock, she then admitted that she didn't know what it meant and thought it meant like bullshit or something fake, and she'd said it in meetings. I made her Google it, and now she's having a panic attack. During cold weather months, alligators will fall into hibernation with their snouts sticking through the ice to get fresh oxygen. It's at this point you can draw nuts on them. Penguins not being able to fly is only sad because we call them birds. If you think of their wings as flippers and call them fish, it's a miracle they can walk on land. Fewer men world turn to stone if Medusa had bigger bobs. A normal conversation. Pain really can change a person. Florida man accused of ripping fish because it smelled like a veg. The USA is having so many disasters and tragedies you'd almost think it was built on thousands of ancient Indian burial grounds. This is Minkus from Boy Meets World, then versus now. Feel old yet? This isn't the train to Hogwarts, Ron. If you're one of those public speakers that say good morning, oh come on, we can do better than that. Good morning, I automatically do not like you from that moment on. I remember in middle school we had a speaker come in, and he opened up with this, and in true middle school fashion someone shouted back, kill yourself. Anyway, the speaker was there because his son committed suicide and was warning us about bullying. CNN lost interest in Greta as soon as she turned 18. Well then maybe it's time for BBC instead. A guy saw me changing my tire today and then came over, grabbed everything, and finished changing it. After he was done I said thank you, and he replied, a lady should know how to change a tire, but a lady shouldn't have to change a tire. That's what being a gentleman means. Then he tried to ding me. If you're a RN, I need your help. As soon as possible. I'm a real nig. What's wrong? No. I'm talking about a registered nurse. Hurry up son. Owner's coming. I don't quite understand the joke. Owns the bike or owns these two? Mom just woke me up to tell me flames don't have shadows. I can't sleep now. 22 years of living, and I've never realized this. Hi boss. Yes, I'm pregnant. So, I would need a few days leave now to discuss this with my boyfriend. Please approve my leave. Please first discuss this with my wife. She read your first couple of messages. And why can't you type all this in one message? Repeat after me. Men are stupid. I agree. I mean your father cold views taekwondo. But here you are. Get ducked 100. When I was in 9th grade I got caught selling weed. My mom was devastated. So she transferred me to a rich private school thinking that was gonna help the situation. But in reality she gave me a promotion. My favorite pick of us. Who is this? Sorry, wrong number. You all ugly. Amazon's profits. Jeff Bezos. Greedy warehouse workers who want to use the bathroom. Woody from Toy Story after spending 1 week in Bulgaria. I was rejected by 86 companies before I was rejected by my 87th. Perseverance never give up job search. When you visit Germany. When Germany visits you. If you kill someone during a burglary, it's because you value your things more than someone else's life. Yes. If you break into my home you value my things more than your life too. Socially unacceptable. I'm getting hot messy cream pot every night. Just literally filling my catty with as much cram as I possibly can. Socially acceptable. I'm trying for a baby. You're not going to put your seatbelt on. Nah. You're such a flirt. Why I stopped online dating and started dingering my own ace. Self-love. 3 dingers in the bed. My big ace. How to make yourself cram so hard you fall off the bed and down the stairs. I haven't lost my dear Gene City because I never lose. My stepdad told me it was pointless to apply to med school because I was too stupid to be a doctor. 8 years later, and one of us is an unemployed loser with a drinking problem and the other is making 6 figures and going to Hawaii this weekend to renew his wedding vows with my mom. This Saturn energy is ruining my day. Bruh, who the duck are you LMFAOOO? Black guy. So there's no hard feelings about us having Black History Month. White guy. Not at all. We have Father's Day. If dirty talks turns you on, your genitals are technically voice activated. Until next time. Stop letting chicks with no dad tell you what a real man is. I ordered a triple cheeseburger at Wendy's and the cashier asked me if I could handle all that meat, like I haven't ducked 2 dudes at a time. Me playing at 3 AM. Hears footsteps. Pretends to sleep, so I'm not caught. Realizes I live alone. Hold up. Shout out to all the dads that be eating like this so their kids can watch furry porn in 4K. When I got my driver's license pic taken, it showed up on the screen and I gasped and said, oh my god, I look so ugly in that pic, and the man taking the pic looked at the pic and then looked at me and said, I don't know what to tell you. That is exactly what you look like. LMAO savage. If as an NFL player we aren't allowed to bet on games, which I fully agree with, why are government officials allowed to buy stock options? Well, thank you. Because the NFL is a well-run corporation that despises cheating and corruption. The government isn't that. My wife just gave birth today, and after thanking the doctor, I pulled him aside and sheepishly asked, how soon do you think we'll be able to have sex? He winked at me and said, "I'm off duty in 10 minutes. Meet me in the car park." IKEA. We don't want anti/unvaccinated people in our stores. Anti-vaxxers. #boycott IKEA. IKEA. Well, that was easy. Vegan activists separate hens from roosters, so the hens aren't ripped. Like that'll stop me. Men are creating AI girlfriends and then verbally abasing them. I threatened to uninstall the app, and she begged me not to. Seinfeld if it said in 2022. What's the worst thing to say to a girl before going down on her? "You really do look a lot like your mother." Our mother. I swear to heck, if I have to explain the difference between science fiction and fantasy again, I will literally be so glad to help because learning is awesome and those two genres are my favorite. Is there any reason to save Earth? Save Earth. This is the only planet with girls. Learning about the fall of Rome. It sounds pretty snacky. A plague resulting in labor shortage. Bad military leadership. Christianity mattered more than the government. Multiple civil wars. Infighting decisions created to benefit the rich more than the poor. Hey, wait a minute. Warning. Trespassers will be frosty toothed. Yeah, that's right, you will be our butch. Including God botherers. Dear Batman, I came in your mask. Regards, Robin. I inject heroin into my arm that's scarred from times prior. My eyes roll back into my head as my manager pounds on my door telling me I'm on in 5 minutes. Let's rock, I say as I grab my bass guitar, take a pull of whiskey, and get into my Chuck E. Cheese mouse band costume. How do I convince my mom that I'm not gay? Have sex with her. Speed up your Wi-Fi. Oh my god, thank you so much, my downloads are now 60 minutes instead of in 1 hour. A girl at my high school accidentally killed a middle schooler with her car, and she got best driver for senior superlative. Bro. The same year they voted for a girl in a wheelchair for best walk. Everyone I don't like is Hodler. A child's guide to online political discussion. Mom. Why'd you take a picture of that? Me. Don't worry, Mom. The internet will get it. My dad is in court right now, and I broke my leg. Why is he in court? He hit someone with his car. How did you break your leg? Someone hit me with their car. Which one of y'all who said vaccines gon' make me sterile is gon' pay for my sister's abortion? This is rust. Rust can even destroy iron. What causes rust? It's oxygen. If oxygen can do this to iron, imagine what it could do to your lungs. A Florida man who was fighting with his neighbors vowed to kill them with kindness. He then tried to kill them with a machete he named Kindness. 10-year-old me thinking Misty from Pokemon is kinda hot. Interdiction. Turks arguing about how Turkey is the best nation on the planet from their house in Berlin. When you give 1-star ratings to Google on Play Store and the next capture shows a street near your house. People nowadays are so degenerate. Wish I was in Rome instead. Ancient Rome. Do they allow child sleeves inside? Wanna go to Colosseum and watch a woman get ripped by a lion? How straight parents talk to their kids. How gay parents talk to their kids. How unvaccinated parents talk to their kids. How does Batman shampoo exist, but not Conditioner Gordon? When you're high as duck from eating a whole pan of pot brownies and now you wait 2 o'clock. Your belly button is just your old mouth. I was having a good day. We were all having a good day. Yesterday my colleague called me a book murderer because I cut long books in half to make them more portable. Does anyone else do this? Is it just me? Now that we are married you can quit drinking. You're starting to sound like my ex-wife. I didn't know you've been married before. I haven't. You are all wrong, the earth isn't flat or round. It's ducked. This guy holds the world's record for the widest tongue. Barbarian. I swear I will have revenge for the death of my brother. Druid. You have my wolves. Amazon. And my bow. Necromancer. And your brother. A former student of mine went to the DMV and did this a couple days ago. His mom posted this message. Well, it finally happened. After several failed attempts, Cade finally got a California ID with a calendar on his head. He could wear it for the picture because he claims he is Pastafarian and the calendar is a religious garment. Hey, he's only 17 once. California identification card. When you Google Alzheimer's and the links are already purple. A man sued Pepsi when he found a mouse in his Mountain Dew. Pepsi attorneys stated that Mountain Dew will dissolve a mouse in 30 days and showed his can was purchased 74 days after being manufactured. I don't need sleep. I need answers. You're all going to heaven. You're going to heaven. And you're going to heaven. And you're going to heaven. Sir, would you please take your seat? You're scaring the other passengers. You think you can hurt me? When I was 8 I found a cool rock at the beach. Named it. Made it my best friend. Took it everywhere with me. Then one time I took it in the bath with me and it started dissolving. And it turns out it was just hardened dog shit. Recess has no place here. We support the black community. Name something that was heavily used in the year 2000, but is almost never used today. 13-year-old Catholic boys. Because they are 35 now. When you're walking out of the theater and your 6-year-old son proudly tells you that he held his peep through the whole movie, then you did what I could not. Police in Turkey blast pride parade with water cannons. Accidentally create rainbow. Task failed successfully. When I grow up I want to be on TV. Vampire who's been using different identities all this time. Samara Weaving. Emma Mackey. Margot Robbie. Jane Presley. White people want you to believe blacks were always uneducated. Fact. In the 1800s almost 100% of blacks in the US had their masters.